This year at the American Urological Association's meeting in Las Vegas, Nevada, Johnson & Johnson Pharmaceuticals revealed some more data on their new TAR-200 that I've been reporting on a little bit. Seems like it's really hitting the scene in a big way, and it's getting more popular as it gains intensity. TAR-200 is essentially chemotherapy, but it's an intravesical gemcitabine releasing system. It's in the shape of this pretzel right here. It's inserted via catheter the same way BCG immunotherapy is, but it's much less invasive and the side effects are far less than BCG. Trust me, anything that's going to give me less pain when it comes to my immunotherapy, I am going to go for. I ran across this article on onclive.com, and it gives us a pretty good idea of the data that was released by Johnson & Johnson about TAR-200. So we're going to focus on this middle paragraph right here. There's a whole lot. If you want to go to the actual site, I will put a link in the description. But we are going to try to kind of dissect this paragraph a little bit about some of the statistical findings when it came to this release. Now, one thing we're going to see in this paragraph is something called CR rate, and that stands for the complete response rate. When you just go ahead and Google it, it says in medicine, the overall complete response rate refers to the percentage of patients who have no detectable evidence of disease after treatment. So keep that in mind when it comes to some of the figures that we see here. Patients with BCG unresponsive, high-risk, non-muscle invasive bladder cancer with or without papillary disease who received TAR-200 achieved an overall complete response rate of 82.4%. This is just great. This is approaching BCG numbers and higher. I'll demonstrate in a little bit. I have another article that shows us kind of the competitors when it comes to the efficacy of a certain procedure or drug. I also wanted to highlight on this article that I found on eurotoday.com about the release of data from Johnson & Johnson Pharmaceuticals that the current U.S. FDA-approved therapies report overall complete response rates, or CR rates, as we were talking about, of 41% with this one, 51% with another, and 62% with another drug that's combined with BCG. Now, these are already FDA-approved, and TAR-200 is not quite yet FDA-approved, but it will be soon, hopefully. And their response rate at 82.4 is far above. I want you all to check out my really good friend John Morley on his Facebook page, Beating Bladder Cancer. John is just a great guy. He's hilarious. He's got this podcast that he's coming out with. He's got a few episodes already. Some information about his high-risk muscle-invasive bladder cancer, of which he survived. He's got an ostomy bag. He lost his bladder. So something like TAR-200 is going to save a lot of people that went through the same thing that he did, their bladder and, perhaps their lives. So keep an eye on John. We recently did an event together that worked out really well, and he's just a natural speaker and an amazing guy. Check him out at the Washington, D.C. Beacon Walk to End Bladder Cancer. He's going to be speaking this year at the Washington, D.C. Walk, and I'm just so proud of him. He's just an amazing friend, and I can't wait to see what he's got for bladder cancer in the future. So please join my wife Stephanie and myself at the Columbus, Ohio Walk to End Bladder Cancer this year, where I'll be speaking a few words on behalf of a great network that has helped me so much with bladder cancer, and I just want to give back to them because they've done so much for me. So thank you to all the people that are involved in making this amazing new delivery system, TAR-200. I can't wait to see more of it out there, more information, and I'll report on it as it comes up. So anything for our community, and if you need anything from me at all, please don't hesitate to contact me anytime.